under moonlight, kinda love, baby, I got it bad for you. You make me wanna come on to you. For love, what more?
Yeah, Massive, don't forget this Zoom interview, and it'll be streaming live on Facebook alongside YouTube as usual, you know what I mean?
This love was meant to be. Look, I'll fall upon my knee and embrace what Jah has done for me. She looked me in the face and said, Jah, give me grace. I've got
let's go on to the phone lines. Because time wait for no man. If you waste too much time, you pay double taxing.
Get it done.
Yeah, we got out for the ladies, you know what I mean? Can't go wrong. To all our mothers out there, to our sisters, aunties.
Take my world away. It's like a oh baby, sitting under moonlight, kinda low, baby, baby. You got it bad for you, girl. Love was more than movies and oh baby, baby, I've got it bad for you. Yeah.
My mommy and daddy.
Yeah. Wisdom is found in the midst of the family at home. The child and the foundation before they leave the compound.
Yeah, music arting called Mommy and Daddy.
Listen to me,
sound from Shine Eye. Yeah, we still doing our possible best to get hold of Shine Eye.
Love within, to know what it means.
Yeah, let's go on to the phone line. Let's go on to the phone lines.
Them to learn, mama's inspiring. Yeah. Daddy teach them loyalty. How to be brave and strong for you and me. Show them how to earn render security. Ensure the right from wrong, keep them close to thee. So their minds are free to say.
Greetings, Shine Eye.
Whoa. My mommy and daddy. Yeah. My mommy and daddy. Whoa. My mommy and daddy.
Yes, now we live and direct, you know what I mean? We have the man himself on the line. Bobo Shanti's representatives in.
The youth say love, it's unconditional. Their heart's not infected. Love is awesome.
Yeah, so all massive coming from the British Virgin Islands. And all massive from the Caribbean.
I gone to school. Yeah, I remember. God did do good follow you.
And be no fool. And be no footstool.
You are listening to GN Radio
Beware of the
UK.
friends you make along the river Nile. Mama ever so caring, it's like a honey spoiled child. Daddy ever so daring, bring you gifts all the while. They get you with a smile. Look mama, look mommy day. Look dada, look daddy day. Look mama, look.
Yes, blessed evening. Shine Eye.
Look mama, look mommy day.
No, we can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I think you need to check it from your end because we can't hear you from the studio. No, we still can't hear you. Yeah, Massey, we try to put things in order, you know what I mean? You can see him live and direct.
Manners and respect, guide them through the unknown. Listen to me sound, mama.
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear now. So how you doing? You know, once again, blessed evening, Shine Eye, you know what I mean? And welcome aboard the Reggae Catalogue. And our artists like you, it's always good and it's a pleasure to have you on this show. How you doing?
I'm a blessed man. It's a pleasure to be here seeing me, man. I'm in good, hopeful and in good health. Now me throughout this Iowa. See me.
We can tell, you know what I mean? Because, looking at the background, we can see some flames going up and down and that. So we know that everything is circle. So massive and cool as Shine Eye. Remember, to spread the vibe and let them know that we have Shine Eye live and we streaming live on Facebook and also streaming live on YouTube. And you can listen to us via TuneIn and also Radio Garden. Don't forget to download our apps and also on our Google Play Store and also on the Apple Store. You can listen to us live and direct. This is the link to Africa and the four corners of the universe. So we have Shine Eye on the line. Shine Eye, can you introduce yourself to the listeners out there for them to know exactly who we are talking to tonight?
Yes, like I say, it's a pleasure to be here on GN Radio. I'm saying I manage a reggae, dancehall, recording, performing artist, originally from the British Virgin Islands. Okay. By the name Shine Eye, as your hair brown, I say. You know what I mean? Now living in the UK. In the scene. Pushing the reggae music, conscious music, and the whole thing.
No. Before we come, before we go to how you started and everything, can you take us a bit to your background, from the Caribbean, from your childhood and that, then, we proceed on to how everything started from 2012 going.
Yes, well, like I say, I'm from the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
I was brought up in a Rasta house. Split religion, if you want to put it that way, because I don't see Rastafari as a religion. But my mom was more with the Christian faith, church-going faith, and I grew up under, a Rastafari father figure.
Okay.
Coming through, British Virgin Islands is a small island, small group of islands, and basically the struggle and the fight there is the same everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the fullness within my background. When it comes to music, it is a learning process. It's something that wasn't with me from my childhood. It just came about throughout my trotting. So it's a calling on the most high, you see me?
True. And as a youth growing up, and we know that there was someone out there that you looked up to and said that, no, because of this man, because of this person, I would like to pursue this career. And we learned that, you were more of a listening to the great man himself. I call him Uncle Bob. What was so special about him that you said to yourself that, no, let me learn from this man and proceed on to my career?
Akibeka, you say, right?
Yeah.
Akibeka, midnight.
No, I'm saying Bob Marley, Uncle Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. Well, like I say, I grew up in a home where Rastafari was very current, and all these different great singers, prophets, I listened to as a child. Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff, the late one Whaler there, rest in peace, my brother was just passed there, and reggae music in the Caribbean is more like a cultural thing, because in the Caribbean, in the British Virgin Islands, so to speak, soca music is mostly the music of choice.
Yeah.
Throughout, like I say, within that Christian society, Rastafari, the conscious word song, I see it was relevant and necessary, because it was missing. It was missing on a lot of levels, and it came about within my trading of Rastafari.
Yeah.
Because within learning the culture and the knowledge of Rastafari, it helped me to choose this career, because I used to link with my brethren all the time throughout the trading, and we would sit and we would just dabble a bit and after doing so at time and time, it comes on a level where I see that it is necessary and it is needed from I throughout my community. So I take on the mantle of bringing that conscious music. Well, it starts from my community, but it's in the UK now, it's in the world now.
It's everywhere. So China, we're going on, from 2012, I think that's where everything started for you as an artist. That's when you released your first debut album. That's the is it the Foundation? Yeah. Take us through that 2012, because it's not easy that you've been in the industry and all. You just released your first debut album. That's the Foundation. How was it for you? What really motivated you and said that now, as I've taken from my community and I want to take it to the world, this is the foundation. And from when you're building a house, you need a solid foundation. So how was it for you as an artist?
Well, like I say, it was a breaking within environment, within the culture. It was something that after releasing singles, it basically urged me to give the people something, a full project.
Yeah.
Basically, like I say, ain't much artists in my country pushing reggae. So it was me as one of the leading reggae artists in the BCI. It was my responsibility to give the people something that they can, put in the deck, that they can carry home and listen to and vibe. We bring in artists from across the Caribbean, even from Jamaica, because we brought Ja Vinci to my album release show. Bring artists from St. Croix, so we made it something where the public could have something to properly embrace and receive.
Wow. So talking about the foundation, the foundation went on to top some charts in the Caribbean island. Most radio stations were playing it. How was it for you? What was the feeling like, to drop an album and your album doing so well that was topping charts and that, and for a reggae music to be topping charts and for a new artist to be topping chart, how was it for you as an artist and your management?
Well, we have a lot of work still to be done. It was a great it was a great experience to experience the levels of being on the top chart of one of the radio stations in St. Croix, which is Isle 95, which that track was I Got It Bad. I Got It Bad was top on the chart for probably a month or two. And that itself brings some awareness to the project. It gave me a sense of professionalism. It gave me an urge to do more, because it was encouragement. It helped me to dabble and network with other artists, because after my voice, my song is out there, people get to know and receive my works and what I can do.
Yeah.
So it was a great stepping stone towards my career.
Great. So before we move on, we have a lot to talk about. Massive time check is exactly 15 minutes at the top of the hour, and this is the Reggae Catalogue. I would myself and Shine Eye, on the other side. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can listen to us on TuneIn as well. Shine Eye, before we move on, the music at the background, Mommy and Daddy. Why Mommy and Daddy?
I gone to school.
Were you trying to show some love to Mommy and Daddy?
Surely. Well, let's see the message is within the music. You know, in about the rhythm and the instruments that you're hearing behind. It's all within the word song, because you hear keep it on say the music is a message, not a competition. You know what I mean? So basically, you know, it being within the family circle, because I'm a family man, being in the family circle and seeing my youth them coming up amongst the energy of reggae music and being within the circle of being musicians, because my sons are musicians. My son's been backing me from 6-year-old, which is the drummer. He's 9 years now, and he's been backing me on live stage, already from 6 years old. I'll know, you know what I mean, he's capable, and they are the voices that you're hearing within mommy and daddy, my sons. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I choose mommy and daddy because it is a family oriented song that I wanted to embrace from a family point of view.
Wow.
So I embrace my youth them, which is called by the name Inner Shine. They go Inner Shine Band. So they are entwined within the movement. So it was only right for me to, you know what I mean, introduce them.
Okay. No, that you know, that's a beautiful story, the Massive and Crew, you know what I mean? Mommy and Daddy from Shine Eye, that's a beautiful tune there. But moving on to 2015, you know what I mean? You found yourself and you know, you started promoting and developed production dubbed Bridging the Gap.
Yes. Bridging the Gap is a platform that I created. Me along with my colleagues created the platform Bridging the Gap, mainly because we as artists within Virgin Islands were being underrated in many of ways. So I look into the whole era and said that.
Now I think your line is breaking up a bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes, I say I look into the whole era, and you know, myself and my colleagues, we we founded the platform Bridging the Gap. It is tagged a purely Virgin Island stage show because it was actually branded for VI talent. You know what I mean? VI performing art.
Okay.
So it was basically to embrace our talent, our culture, whether spoken words, whatever type of culture. The platform was created for that, and it was named Bridging the Gap because they promote, like I say, we were being underrated in so many ways. You imagine like artists like Pressure Boss Point, Aki Beck, Mother Nile, you know what I mean, myself, you know, enough of artists that are well known within the industry were being basically not looked at within my country. So some of the artists within that caliber, I was the first to bring them to my country, which is Tartola, British Virgin Islands, because of that platform. And like I say, it's doubled the name Bridging the Gap because Bridging the Gap.
You know what I mean? Bringing people from the other side, you know what I mean, to, you know, perform on stage and stuff, you know, like that.
That's right. So it also helped the artists from the sister islands to network and to embrace our creativity.
Wow. So from a solid foundation to bridging the gap, you know what I mean, everything, you know what I mean, working perfectly. Oh my God. But you know, you also have, you know, tunes like, you know, It's Bad, Only Jah, Mommy and Daddy we just played, and I got it bad, yeah, that we just played. But you've also had the chance to, you know, perform with a lot of artists like Chronics, you know what I mean? Like you said, Pressure Boss by Buju Banton. That's the long walk to freedom. How was it for you in 2019?
Man, King, that's like speechless, King.
How was it for you? Because that event, you know what I mean? A lot of people travel to Jamaica just to witness that event, that historic moment. How was it for you to be on such a platform?
I tell you, King, if I could relive the moment again, I would do it, King. You know what I mean? It was an experience well received. That was one of the biggest crowd Cartola British Virgin Islands has ever seen. Rovers had ever seen, man. It was a pleasure to grace the stage with some of the greatest, I'm telling you, Coffee, Capiton, who else was there? It was so much artists. I mean, it was a lovely
A to Z, you know what I mean? Share some memories with us. You know, being at the backstage, even for the first time you had a phone call, they said to you that China, we want you to be on this Buju long walk to freedom. How was the feeling?
The feeling, what's the word? It was just magical, man. Being in the back of, I mean, it wasn't the first time I have been wrong international artists, because like I say, I've opened for Chronics, I've opened for I've opened for Popcorn, I've opened for enough artists already.
Yeah, but you know that moment in particular.
That moment, because of the whole essence of it. Yeah, I was honored to be a part of that moment. You know what I mean? I was honored. It carried my career. It lifted my career. It lifted my followers. It basically gave me more incentive. It like I said, that in itself also make me more professional. Make me see what I need to do even more within my career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was, I'm telling you, man, it was great.
I can tell from your reactions, you know what I mean? Because even looking at that video alone, you know, the crowd, everyone that was there, the band, everything was on point on that night. And, you know, for you to be part of such history, you know what I mean, it would be a great memory to remember every time. I hope so.
Yeah, man. Along with another great moment that inspired me, because that was inspiration to the fullest. Another great moment that inspired me is when I went to Brazil. Yeah. When I went Brazil with the Apostle, for the Apostle.
You mean the Razor Blade tour?
Yes, the Razor Blade tour. That is something that inspired me from then till now. And I mean, we're looking forward to go back there because the people are asking for us and so forth. And it was such an amazing performance, because it's like people there don't even speak English. You know what I'm saying? People there don't speak English, they speak Portuguese. And they were singing along with everything. They was, man, the crowd was screaming our names. It was you know, something that only God, only the Almighty could you know what I mean, guide and put forth.
Wow. To me, you know, I mean, when it takes my mind back from your debut album, that's The Foundation. From The Foundation, you Break the Gap, and from then you went on to the Buju Show, and there are so many good things, you know, coming your way. Talking about your career and that. So moving on. Now you have your latest album, Music is Life. But before we talk about Music is Life, the tune with you and Luciano, that's Messenger.
Yes, right.
How did that happen?
that was a tune from in 2014. One of those, I think that was a tune that was from 2014, but it originally that got released in 2018 because I also incorporate Apostle on that tune. So that tune is on Apostle's album.
Let's take a listen to this tune. Let's take a listen to this tune.
My brother Apostle, trying to hold us, send a message out I've been around for many ages.
You are
Motivation's back for us to turn a new page. Off our brains now, there goes the iron cage. Dust yourself up and pick up the right remains. The feeling reflects on Zion gates. Africa strip out towards the ones who wait. The greater picture is why is the constant hate. Message from the wise. They try and they try to hold our eyelids down. Don't you let them in to cause you to frown. Cause it's Jaja love we found. Jaja love, Jaja. You hear what I'm telling you?
Don't let anyone cause you to frown your face, you know what I mean?
Looking someone to blame. So it's no surprise when you feel the pain. But still it's last and vain you claim. But we tell them what I do, Shiana. Say here we are today. We've come a long way. Give thanks to those who've paved the way with their very life.
China, I believe right after COVID, you know what I mean, we'll be seeing some great performance from you in the UK.
Yeah, man. We really look. It is not ain't healthy, ain't good for musicians, performers of art right now at all. We need the COVID, we need this pandemic thing to blow off. You understand? It's not healthy at all for musicians, for artists like myself, you know, people of performance art. We ain't good at all. We ain't like it. Free we up.
Because the last show that I attended was Master Graphics, and that's it, you know what I mean? There hasn't been anything, and everything just gone quiet. But Massive and Crew will be going for a quick commercial break, but we're still streaming on YouTube and Facebook. But on the iTunes, we'll be going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, you know what I mean? We're holding a beautiful vibe, myself and the Shine Eye. Music at the background. I try. Preaching Ja Messenger.
Say here we are today. We've come a long way.
Mama, that's it. Big up on yourself each and every time, you know what I mean?
To those who've
That's all of the Virgin Island crew. That's the British Virgin Island crew. And all of my Trinidadians.
For us to survive.
Yeah, man, like DJ Boots from Trinidad. Big up on yourself, my brother. The Kingston 6 crew. Clarendon Massive.
Stronger. Deep within our mind.
Yes, man, like Mr. Anthony. Big up on yourself. Long time in here from the boss. Yeah, Shana, I say you were talking about, you know what I mean, this collaboration with Luciano and the Apostle, you know what I mean? How was it? How was it, you know what I mean, to work with the man himself, Ja Messenger?
The man Messenger is a brother to the art, man. The man is a real humble brethren, you know, patient with his craft, and even walking with one. I mean, it was an experience, you know, to have the legend, because we losing our legend so fast in this Iowa. So it's a great when you collab and be able to double with ones that within the Iowa for years. You know? I must say big up the Apostle. I must say big up my brother and the whole Boondocks the whole Boondocks too. You know what I mean? Because the apostles are brother one now. You know what I mean? For my meet the brother. You know what I mean? We hit it running. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's like I can't leave my brethren. He can't leave it. Like we link one another. Like that real brotherly love. We link one another. You know what I mean? So I gotta big up Apostle and I gotta big up the whole Boondocks crew and the whole team, you know what I mean? Because inspiration out there strong.
True. You know, that's all we all need, you know what I mean? As they say, one hand wash the other. If your brother needs this help, you give it to them. If they need help, you know what I mean? That's how life is supposed to be. It shouldn't be anything mix up and blend and this and that, and you know, we all need love and you know what I mean, unity. That's the most important. But before we talk about your new single, Music is Life, what has been some of the challenges, you know, because the other time I was talking to someone and I asked them that, you know, what are some of the challenges being an artist, you know, going through and that, and he said to me that it only looks pretty when you look at the music videos, but behind the scene there are so many, you know, mix up going on in that. Now, how was it for you as an artist?
It's a trying situation. You know, it's a challenge. And I mean, even moving here to the UK has been an experience on the whole. So I'm moving my entire family from the British Virgin Islands. Now in the British Virgin Islands, the industry ain't as great and as effective as how, you know, the larger islands are, or even the larger continents are. You know, it's like coming from a pond and going into an ocean. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a smaller audience, it's a smaller network. We have much studios. We didn't have much. Well, we have more engineers now in the British Virgin Islands. Now people educating themselves more, and we have engineers that we could count on at least to get us to that next level.
Next level, yeah.
Understand? We didn't have much at the time. Most of the work had to come out of your little home studio, and vibes like that. It's like any artist. I feel every artist feel the pain once you in a position where you upcoming and you within the industry where you really want to crack through that door. You're there, you know, you're right there, you know, but you want to crack through that door, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that feeling for every artist, I feel universal, mutual vibration, you know what I mean?
True. So let's talk about your new single, that's Music is Life. I know, you know what I mean, you've been doing music for a long time, and for you to say Music is Life, that means it means a lot to you. Why Music is Life, and what really inspired you or what motivated you to write this track?
Well, music is life. Is you know, it's a vibration where even within the lockdown, I try to stay active. You know what I mean? Even within the COVID, I try to go in this mixture in the studio, you know, giving the people them what they want to hear, making sure I could be able to share the music, because my mission is to inspire, inform, and entertain. You know what I mean? It was my pleasure to you know what I mean, give the people keep them feeding with something. And when I look at the levels of me moving here, I say I need to give the people something that is like life, is like, you know, long lasting. I mean, something like therapy. Okay. So when I think about all that energy, I say, man, music is life. You know, music in itself is life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you say, if I had a problem, I would have hired music to solve it. You know what I mean? Because music don't care about no problems. It release all the stress and the pain.
Yeah.
If you hear the saying say, when it hits, Bob Marley, the great Bob say, when it hits, you feel no pain.
True.
So when I decide to release my first single, because that was one of the first singles that I released since I'm here. Because I'm not here, I just basically moved here under 2 years now. And it was the team and my decision to release that track because of the message. I mean, big up to LX Studio, Birmingham, UK. I have worked with them since I've been here and stuff, and the recording on that track was done by LX Studio. The mix and master was done back home by Homegrown Studio, and the composition of the project or the production came from Prod by Reset, Manly Charbin from back home. So the production is the energy behind the song is very wide. I mean, I had a lot of people hands within the project, and it came out successful. And it's something that is you can find on all streaming platforms. Just like I said, type in Shine. My name Shine, SHINEI.
Yes, both Instagram, Facebook, you know what I mean?
You see me out there, just all streaming platform. You see me?
Great. So Shina, you know what I mean, moving on, what do you have in plan, you know what I mean, for your listeners out there, for your fans out there, if I should put it that way, you know, right after this COVID, because I know things hasn't been good as we were saying earlier on, but do you have anything in mind that, you know what I mean, that you like a surprise for your fans out there, both here and, you know, back home in the Virgin Island? What do you have in mind for them?
Well, right now we're in the process of working on a project. Well, we have 2 projects working on, but which is my next album. It's gonna release mostly later down this year or early next year. And since we look at that, we came in mind and we decide that we're gonna give the people them something else before that.
Okay.
So we dropping our EP. We're gonna be dropping our EP around summertime, mid-June, around summertime.
Okay.
We're gonna be dropping our EP. The EP is gonna call Different, and is definitely something just like the energy different, you know what I mean? And versatile, creative, mad. You see me?
Yeah.
So I am excited about.
So you know, is it because it's different and because the sun is coming out and I can see some energy in that? That's why you're bringing it at that time.
Well, definitely them say what is the new norm, you know what I mean? What we living in right now.
Yeah.
And I tell them Rastafari ain't dealing with that emission. So we bringing something different.
Something different, you know what I mean? So Massive and Crew, look out for something different from Shine Eye. And you know what I mean? Is there any particular date or just between June and July, that, like you said?
Just like I say, keep the thing locked, keep the thing tuned, keep me, you know what I mean? Add me on social media, you know, your platform, whichever platform, you know what I mean? SoundCloud, my SoundCloud is Shine Eye BVI, my Instagram is @ShineEyeArtist, you know what I mean? Facebook is the same thing, One Shine Eye, or my personal page, Darius Semper. You know what I'm saying? You know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Shine Eye Semper. That's ShineEyeSemper. Shine Eye Semper. And add me to your Spotify playlist and so in your and keep just
okay, Shine Eye, hold on. Let's do this.
Shine Eye. Music is life. Music is life. Boondocks we drill. Anytime I had problems, I would hire music to come and solve them. Music no care about your complaints. It a lick you tell you not feel no pain. For real. I could could I tell you a little story about from me young home music it can grow me. Clear my path free from enemy. Dark road leading to fellas sick as life. You think I lie, check the plateau. Now you think bust out the ghetto sick as life. Every man would have said so for me play it a hit like a memory. Sick as life. Music is life. Music is life.
Massive, can you guess what I'm imagining now? Somewhere summertime in a convertible, you know what I mean? With the bass line, somewhere Brixton, Peckham, you know what I mean? Those cruising. And by that time we having the difference as well, you know what I mean?
Music keeps humanity linked, what songs bring power and
so look out for the brand new EP. But for the meantime, let's enjoy the single. Music is live.
Every man would have said so for me play it a hit like a memory. Music is live. Music is live. Gosh, shine on. Music is live. Music is live. Boondocks region. Anytime I had problems, I would hire music to come and solve them. Music no care about your complaints, it a lick you tell you not feel no pain. For real, I could tell you a little story about from young home music it can grow me.
Yeah, music doesn't care about your complaint, you know what I mean? Just listen to it and feel irate.
You think I lie, check the plateau. Now you tip us out the ghetto.
Yes, don't forget to follow him on Instagram. That's Shine Eye Artist. Also on Facebook. Shine Eye.
And your last good music make you raise up your glass. They would have want to see me flap up.
Let me raise up my Lucozade, you know what I mean? I don't have no glass in the studio, but let me raise up my Lucozade. So Shine Eye, you know what I mean? Very soon we'll bring you the interview to an end. But in case anyone out there wants to contact you for events and shows and stuff and that collaborations, how can they contact you? Is it through management or is it through yourself?
Well, they could send the email to management, you know what I mean? Shine Eye, that's
shineeye.artist@gmail.com. Yeah. Okay.
They could send a message to even my platform, you know what I mean, Instagram, you know what I mean, add me to your Instagram, keep in lock with the movement because just now everything will start to get heat up. Everything will start to get some flames.
You're about to see the differences in that.
Everything will start to get some flames on it. So you know what I mean, just keep me in tune, keep me in, keep add me to your you know what I mean, to your playlist and stuff. You know what I mean? I really appreciate love it because the music I putting out ain't for me. It is for you.
True.
The listening energy. You know what I mean? Because it is the voice of the people. It is the voice of the people for the people. You see me? So basically it is a soothing energy to know that, you know what I mean, the most I put the energy in me, the most I put the knowledge and the wisdom in me, and it is well received. Well, so it's a pleasure, man. Just add me up to them vibes there, and like I say, you can link me up on any one of them platforms. The email shine.artist@gmail.com.
Definitely. So Massive and Crew, make sure you do absolutely that, and definitely, from when you message him, I know definitely he's going to reply, and whatever you need to talk about, you can talk to him about it. But for the meantime, Shana, your advice to any upcoming artists out there, because most artists want to drive in the fast cars and all of that. That's all they want to do. That's why they want to do music. Your advice to any upcoming artists that want to take the same journey, from when you started from the foundation to bridging the gap, and that, your advice to them, please.
My advice is just keep moving forward. Make as much as connection that you can make with fellow artists like yourself. Surround yourself with people that that walk ethic is driven, so that you yourself could have that type of energy, because it is real, as they say, birds of a feather flock together.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
And it is important for this cup, this energy, this cup within the music fraternity that we are trying to full to be filled, and it takes a drip from all of us to fill the cup. You over? So I just telling one to just stay focused, stay working on your craft, you know what I mean, and don't lose it, and leave your thing here say.
Shana, thank you so much. You know, I mean, you want to say thank you to anyone out there? You know, your management, family, friends listening to you. You want to say thank you to them?
Come on, listen now. I'm on the grind right now. Stack it up and pack the kind right now. Fuel my meds to go the mile right now. If you plan to fight against me, don't bother. Ja, I have seen what you've done for me. Over the past years, guide me like a chosen son for it. Through all my nightmares, even when I think I didn't deserve it, you still bless me. Touch my heart with full acknowledgement, and give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for life. Yeah, man, give thanks to the whole team, the management. Give thanks to, you know what I mean, the mad hitters for linking up this interview and pushing the vibes. Give thanks to GN Radio for having me. You know what I mean? Give thanks to ones and ones who are around the energy of my building within the craft. You know, those who have helped me throughout the journey. You know, give thanks to the Almighty for giving me the breath within every movement that I move within this physical. Give thanks to my mother for, you know what I mean, not you know, taking the wrong tone or the wrong air within this judgment, as we know, and bringing my existence. You know what I mean? Because watch out. As a child so prudent, still hold the vision of a student. Temptation heap up at thy feet. Set up them rank with intention, manipulating destruction. Jah love alone will see us through. A brown I tell them, have you ever seen a bird learn to fly? Put his trust in the Most High. Have you ever called out to the Almighty, looking for love not found in humanity? Everyone need real love again. Yeah, yeah. For everyone need real love again.
Brown Eyes, that's so really.
Tell them free up the artists, though.
Free up the artists, you know what I mean? COVID-19, free up the artists, you know what I mean? From July, June, you know what I mean? We want to free up ourselves, and we want to feel some differences, you know what I mean? We want to go back to, you know, normal, if I should put it that way, you know, because, you know, we miss the live concert, you know what I mean? Brixton Academy, talking about Jazz Cafe, talking about all these places, you know what I mean? We need to fill up those places again. That's what we need.
Yeah, man, I want to big up the team, saying, like I say, Boondocks with James to the wall. Big up our attitude and all the family, them, you know what I mean? Everyone, big up, man. Like, love, right?
That's right. Shina, thank you so much, you know what I mean, for, you know what I mean, spending time with us on the Reggae Catalogue. Really appreciate that. And definitely, when the differences comes out, you know, let us feel some of the differences right here in the studio.
For sure.
And, you know what I mean, you know, we can't wait to have you in the studio live and direct. We can't wait to do that. So thank you so much, you know what I mean, and enjoy the rest of your night. And definitely we'll link up, we talk behind the scene later on.
That is a pleasure to everyone.
Talk Shina, yeah. Shina alongside Brown, what a combination. So massive. Very soon, you know what I mean, we'll be crossing over to the tuning. Yeah, we'll be ending the Facebook streaming and also the YouTube streaming. It's a brand new tune. Music is live.
They woulda want see me flap out. Drop off the air, no radio contact out. The hypocrite are from when them hear me on top. And my music a spin a request to play back. You see, help your surroundings grow. Like Kamali said, the air have the mystics of
Yeah, you'll be hearing more of Shina, you know what I mean?
songs bring power and
When it comes to Gen Radio, give you all the best.
check the plateau. Enough you tip us out the ghetto. Tesla. Every man would have said so for me play.
This is new single. So Mama Dasi, big up the status and each and every time.
Music is live.
Mad Hatter Promotion.
It's live. All when you're there on your last. Good music make you raise up your glass. Happy life, happy life.
After this, going for a quick commercial break on the rebound. I have some brand new stuff.
What a sight. Everybody just
So Valentine's, eh?
happy life, happy
Yeah,
life.
large up going out to my producer, Big Joe.
On the side, all listening ears get hypnotized. Cruising down on the hills.
For all the great work you're doing. Keep it up, brother.
Plateau, enough you tip us out. They get to take Tesla. Every man would have said so for me play it a hit like a melting Tesla. Music is live. Music is live. All when you're there on your last. Good music make you raise up your glass. Just showing them a thing about music, you see me? Selassie. Rather sing about what I say, you know? Music loved by white, black and shiny, you get me? Real man. As artists, it's time for we change the minds of people, man, and bring good music, you see it? Music is life, man.